Greetings, Minecrafters! Nonsanity here, and welcome to episode 4 of SkyFactory 4. I have been making some more room for more trees, and I've been setting up some project chests, the first of this series. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, so as you can see, I've got multiple melters now. I made some hardened flux ducts. They're pretty easy to make. The recipe: hardened flux duct. Does require some Invar. Invar is made from a blend of 2 iron and 1 nickel. So I've got the ingots of these from the trees, and I just put them here in the grindstone and ground them up. Mix them together, cook it up in the furnace, and that gave me the Invar. The servos are just basic iron servos. I've set them to ignore redstone so they run all the time. And basically any time something melts in there, like I've got nickel going here, that one's done, and that one's done. As soon as this fills, it will automatically pump it out. No need for a clock or anything. Should start. There it goes. And then I've put the cyclic item collectors on the bottom. I've been playing around with the different pipes and ducts and so forth in this pack to see which ones work the best for various purposes. I use the item ones back here. I like the cyclic ones for the item. You notice these yellow patches. Redstone torch. If you hit them with the redstone torch, there, you can turn those yellow patches on and off so they connect or disconnect. And even though there's no reason on this side to have a disconnect, I've put one just in case I extend this. And more on this side too. But now I've got 4 things of lava that need maintaining, and I don't have to do that myself. So let's go about doing the first of the project chests. Get some parts out of here and show you what I've made. I've got an upgradable geothermal generator. Excuse me. This is the second tier. Let's get the recipe for it. The upgradable geothermal gen takes a regular one, which is magma blocks. I've got slime, and I can make blaze powder, redstone, chiseled stone, or any stone, furnace, and cauldron. Pretty straightforward. And then this one gets surrounded by these modifiers, which are black concrete powder. I can grind coal to get the black dye. Redstone, block of iron. Pretty straightforward. And then in it, I've got 4 speed modifiers. It's that same modifier component, surrounded by redstone and gold. And you can see as always with project chests, I set them up, make sure they work, and then I get ready to show you. I do need one more thing, and that's another torch. So I'm going to put it over here, torch there, with a cauldron on top. That will do the melting, and then I'll export the lava here and run it down along the sides to get to all of the porcelain tanks. So now you put some cobblestone in there and it'll fill up all these tanks. But I don't have to put it in there myself. So I made a cobblestone generator. I've taken it up to tier 3. So you make the basic one, surround it in iron, and then surround it in diamonds. You get a tier 3. I can't go higher than that yet because I don't have blaze rods. That's going to take getting into deep mob learning. So I put that there, Then on top of that, I made an auto clicker. Auto clicker is polished diorite. You've seen make one of these before, so I did have to make more diorite. I only had a little bit on this chunk island. So by placing it in this direction, it's now aimed at the tank. Now without any power, you can only have it in the 0 speed, which is it clicks once every 500 ticks, but it takes 0 power. So in a little bit, it should chuck one piece of cobblestone in there. But there it went. And then the lava immediately got piped out to one of these guys. That's way too slow. So we wanted to add some power. I'll place that directly on top. That is going to power it because it still holds power from before. And now we can take it up to... let's take it up to 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's noisy. So noisy. I'll put this down. I've got it set. This is a sound muffler. Very easy to make. It's a jukebox surrounded by 4 wool. Yeah. I've set it to blacklist sounds, so these are sounds that it will not let you hear. I only need to set the range to like 3. When you want to add a new one, you can say add. And the easiest way is to go to recent and then any sounds that it's heard recently. You can click one and say add, and I already had that one added. So now you won't hear that functioning. But yeah, 8 was way too fast. I'm watching this number here, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So 5 is about as fast as that third tiered cobble gen can spit it out. So this should be going up. Oh no, it's not, because it needs to be given lava. So there, now it's going up. 57, 58,000, 59,000. Yep, it's getting close to full. Once that's full and these are full, this thing should fill up, and that'll be a sign that everything is happy. That's full. I think the pipes can hold a little bit, so that's where it's going right now. But once the pipes are full, this will completely fill and this will back up. But yeah, now we don't have to worry about these guys. They should always have plenty of lava. Oh, yep, you can see the cables are filling. Or this cable. Where's it going? It goes up. Alright, and now it's going down. Is it bouncing back and forth between them? Yeah, it looks like it's sloshing back and forth in the pipes. That's strange. That's a poor design for the pipes. That means it's ticking unnecessarily. I'll keep that in mind. I'm not going to use the cyclic pipes then for large-scale productions. Now it's still generating lava, but I don't see... Alright, I guess it is still filling up. Tracking how it's sloshing back and forth. Yeah, there seem to be 2 that are almost full. And then 2 that are empty. So it's a little less than half the pipe full. Alright, we'll come back to it. That's one thing. Alright, second part. That project chest is done. Time for the next one. I want to be able to get into other machines. Mainly machines from industrial foregoing. And that requires latex. So, let's build a latex gathering setup. So I've got a block placer, very simple dispenser, basic materials. Place it in the ground facing up, and I'm going to get some wood and fill it with wood. And once I do that, it's going to put... I can't completely fill it. I'd have to dig underneath to get to it. But now there's a piece of wood here. And I've got the latex processing unit and the tree fluid extractors. I think they go this way. Yes. Look at the block you want them to work on. Now they do not need power, so they should start filling up with latex, and they are. And slowly this block, yep, you can see it's starting to break. When it breaks, then the block placer will place another one, and they'll keep running. And so now we want to run it, but we're going to need water as well. Yep, I got what I need. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down here. Don't worry about that. That's, oh, we're right near at the edge here. I forgot that this is the edge. Let's put some dirt there. Okay. That should keep it from leaking. Yes. Yes. And let's get a bucket. Some water. And we'll make a infinite pool there. Temporarily put a piece of dirt and a fluid extraction pipe on the dirt. Then remove the dirt. Now this fluid extraction pipe will suck water from the world. It's very nice about that. So now if we place this on top, it fills up with water nice and quickly. So it needs water, and now it needs the latex. So I've got 4 more of the fluid extraction pipes. I'll place them like that. Come on. Connect them with pipes, and now it should get the latex. There it goes. Last thing it needs is power. And I can do that. I can do either the... I was having trouble with the energy, so let's do... I made some leadstone flux ducts. These are very cheap. Just lead, glass, and redstone. And I'm going to place them like that. And now that should feed power to it. Yep, it's fully powered. And it is making tiny dry rubber. Now for now, I will just let it build up here. That'll give us a stack once it's full. So it takes 9 of the dry rubber to make 1 plastic. So 9 stacks will get us 1 stack of plastic. So that's something you want to just set up and let it run. Another project chest downstairs. You can see what I've done down here. I did a little decorating. Like these sort of bench railings from Chinese Workshop mod. And this is Futura blocks from Chisel. And this is white gray wall from the Chinese Workshop. I was playing around with materials that I haven't used before. I wouldn't say it's pretty, but it's just a room. Alright, now this one took a little time to work out, and it is a bit complicated. But it works. So, let's get it put together and see if I remember how to do everything. 1 bucket of water, but I'm going to need another water source down here. So let me go and grab 2 buckets. And this same white gray wall could be used to make stairs. So let's see. I want to put it over here. Maybe here. Yes. So I'm going to make another infinite water source there. temporarily put a block with a fluid extraction and break. Oh. Actually, let's not. What happened to the cobble? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Why is the water not flowing towards me? That's weird. Alright. Oh, it's there. I just can't see it. Update issue. So fluid extraction cable, and carefully dig around it. Yeah, why does it look like it's... Alright, now it's working. Alright, so now I made a singularity tank. Not there. 4 iron, some glass, pretty cheap. Holds, I think, 64. 32. And that gets filled up with water from that fluid pipe. So now we're going to use an auto clicker, another auto clicker. I'm going to place it like this so it's aimed at the tank. So if I give this an empty bucket, let me empty this bucket. So I toss an empty bucket in there, and it has no power, so I got to keep it on 0. It will eventually fill that bucket by right-clicking it on the tank. Now there it went. I heard it. Yep, now it's a full water bucket. Now I tried using the auto clickers, but I decided to go with the automated users from Cyclic. Place one here and one here. These are similar, they just do clicking. I'm going to set this one to 40? 30, I think. And this one, I guess, can stay at 1. And they are going to be aimed at another torch. So torch and a cauldron. So this clicker is going to take the filled bucket of water and click it onto the cauldron. And this one is going to click cobblestone. So it needs to have a source of cobblestone. Get those back. And for that we have another cobblestone generator. Place that underneath. And it should now be getting cobblestone yet. But it won't work because it does need... And 1 is way too fast. Let's go to like 2. Oh, come on. 2. It needs power. So for power, I made another one of these upgradable geothermal generators. And I'm going to place it... Where do I want to place it? Down here? Yeah, down here. Whoa. Oh. It had power stored in it still. So it gave this thing power, so it just clicked a whole bunch of times with cobble and filled this up with lava. So now we can take a fluid extraction cable pipe, plug it in there. Now, I'm going to grab 1 bucket of lava and put it here on a whitelist. So now this extraction cable can only extract lava from the cauldron. Why do I want to do that? Because there's a chance it might fill up with water. And I don't want this to have water in it. You can see it's only got lava in it right now. So these 4 blocks are now working in concert to keep this thing powered. And its power is going up. Time to share what it's collected with these 3 blocks. Some update issues. So it's still going up. So everything is powered. This one can be moved to 2, I think. No, 3. Let's go to 4. Now we just have to get this bucket from here to there. And for that we'll use item extraction pipe. And I want to teach it to only extract... Oh, it's already got it in there. Oh, we're going to have to do one more thing. But fill this up with water. Only water. Whitelist water buckets. So full water buckets will go into here, but now we got to get them back. For that, we have to go underneath. So down here, place another one of these. Well, I don't really want it to connect. Yeah, I don't think anything can go into there. So I think it's safe. And connect there. And we're going to say blacklist. That and obsidian. I could say white. Here, let me just... Oh, there, empty that. And we'll now whitelist empty bucket. Okay. Okay, the sound is every time some of this lava goes into this guy, it clicks another piece of cobble. This is doing nothing because it doesn't have any water buckets, so I'll toss one in. Here we go. It's working. It is making obsidian. But it is also very noisy, so I've got another sound muffler. We'll put that here. Much better. I've got this set to bobber splash. Let's do one more. Add recent item pickup. Add. There. So bobber splash, item pickup, equip generic, empty lava, and bucket fill. Silences this setup. Last thing I want to do is put down a filing... Oh, no, that's not a filing cabinet. There's the filing cabinet. And do another item extraction cable on this. Oh, not yet, actually. I'm going to grab one piece of obsidian out of it. And then set this to just be obsidian. Though, that shouldn't matter because the filing cabinet can only take obsidian. And as you can see, I was running this before, and I have 784 obsidian in it. So really, I didn't have to set it back up again. But the nice thing about this system, it is completely self-contained, and it will run forever. And it'll just make obsidian. I like setups like that are completely self-sufficient. This thing should be able to hold any amount of obsidian this will ever make. The power should always be going up. It is going up. When it gets to the top, it'll just be using less lava. The only possibility of something going wrong is if it makes a block of obsidian, which empties the cauldron. And then this thing puts in a bit of lava, but then it immediately gets piped out into the geothermal, making it empty again. If that keeps happening, such that after this gets the empty bucket, fills it back up again, passes it over here, this thing waits its 30 ticks. Why is nothing coming out? Oh, I probably have this set to blacklist. Whitelist. There it goes. Yeah, if the bucket comes back around and it's empty, then when it uses the bucket, it'll fill this with water. But this thing at a 2-tick rate, oh, that may be too fast for the cobble gen. Try 5, can't do 5, do 6. No, we'll go slower than 6. 9. I want to see this number going up. There it goes. It's going up. Maybe. No, it looks like it's going down. Alright. 11. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. Alright, it's going up at 11. Now you're seeing it was down there at the empty. Ooh. We'll see. I may have to increase the time for this. It's close. I'm watching the lava level, and it's empty, and this appears, and it's so close. All right, I'm just for safety because I'm not in a rush anymore. I want to bring this up to a full 60. 3 seconds. So when this comes down, that's when it makes a block of obsidian every 3 seconds. And this can probably be slowed down to 50 ticks. Okay. That pretty much guarantees that this thing will be... this thing will have lava in it when it clicks with the bucket. I tried at first using integrated dynamics to do this, where it would actually read the cauldron to make sure it had lava in it. But this is a lot simpler. And you may notice if you use one of these automated users, if you try and put cobblestone in, like if I try and put these 4 in there, I can only put 1 in each of these slots. But if pipes are putting stuff in, as long as they're putting it in 1 at a time, you can get, it'll stack. But any pipe that tries to put in 2 at a time won't be able to put anything in. It only accepts 1 at a time. And I can't even shift click this stuff in there once all the slots are full. But pipes can do it as long as it's slow pipes. So there's no pipe in this case, it's just the cobblestone generator underneath, which I guess is capable of putting 1 at a time in, so it's happy. Alright. That project is complete, and I want to just put this in here. No. Put it in here. Oh, I took it out. Alright, I'll just destroy it. Alright, so again, lots of obsidian. Oh, and I want to connect the obsidian to my system. So here is the chest. What's up here? Yes, just as I thought. Could even do it 1 closer, but I think right next to the wall is better. Huh. Alright, that's connected, so I should be able to see obsidian. Yep. 940 obsidian is visible to the system. 941. Alright, it's working. Another project chest down. I think that was all the project chests I had so far. You done? Yeah. Doesn't really look like corn, but that's what that is. So this one too I can collect. These I just made in the device, the chest builder. I just did 6 by 6 and made them red. Ah, this thing over here. This is just a big tube of cobblestone with some slots in it. Let me show you how I was using that. A bottle, a seed, and some redstone. I made a simple diamond sword, Get some bone meal. And we'll come over here to the mob tower. I right-click in there with the seeds, hit it with bone meal, and kill the witch. And did this seed grow another? It did not. If I stand in the right spot, I can see. But there's nothing down there. So it was a one-time only. But look, glowstone. That's really why I made that thing. And I ran probably about 30 or 40 witch seeds through it. And I've got a total of 25 glowstone. So that lets me do a few interesting things. Let's make another bonsai pot. I want to get an apple and some slime. Oh. Where's the purple slime? Didn't I make... Yeah, there's a purple slime plant. Why is it not showing up on the network? Everything looks right. Oh. Some of these are aimed at the wrong one. They should be aimed upwards. There we go. I don't know how it chooses which way to connect, but there's a pipe running underneath here. And so I think if it sees that that chest is already connected, it will try a different side. So I think I might have placed that first, and so they connected. But if I place the ones underneath and then put the, have the storage is there, then these, when I place them, as I just did, should connect upward. All right, so now I should see the purple slime, which is not named purple, just named slime. Get 8 of that, and I'll put it in this system, which is not currently being used. Get a bucket, put it on the table, and I'm going to empty this guy. I made a few more chests. They're not... Oh, that one's being used. This is the first original one. So take this bucket, put it in there. And I need more than 1 apple. I need 8 apples. How do you like them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill the bucket up again. And now I've got some chorus fruit. I'll put the glowstone away for the moment. And put this back on the table. Chorus fruit, I can now plant it, but I need to plant it on end stone. So for that, I need some of that glowstone I got. Glowstone. And I'm going to put the glowstone in there. Get another bucket. Take the lava out, put it up on the top. That should pour it over. Yep, there it goes. And that will turn it into endstone. Oh, there it is, endstone. Endstone, chorus fruit. Now I just need a new bonsai pot. I don't have one made. Might as well make a few. So here we put the end stone in, plant the chorus fruit, and this will very slowly. You can see how slow that is. 1%, 2%, 3%. It'll take it a while. But that will get us more chorus fruit and other end-based product. You can see it's just tiny little thing growing there. Alright, so another plant down. I want to still get soul sand. Soul sand's what's stopping me from making the last of the trees. Now that I've got some plastic, oh, look at this. Let's craft this up like that and cook it up. Put the glass away. So this will have plastic like so. That opens up a lot of different machines. 20 pages, so 60 different, 58 different recipes that we can now do. Well, for the most part. Some of them require the pink slime ingots. Not going to be able to do those for a bit. Oh, there's a plastic bucket. How does it... a rubber bucket. It's just one. Not that good. Wonder if there's some other reason for a rubber bucket. Yeah, we can do all of these. And that does provide one way to get soul sand, and that's to set up, say, a harvester on the crops, so I don't have to come over here and click them. And that will create sludge. Then you can pump the sludge into a sludge processor, or whatever it's called. Sludge refiner. And that will turn sludge into clay, dirt, gravel, mycelium, podzol, sand, red sand, and soul sand. 14.81% chance of soul sand for each bucket of sludge. That will work. Take a little while. There might be a faster way. Let's see if I've got what's necessary to make an experience pylon. Yeah, I can make that. Not sure if I have any more hoppers. I'll make one. Nether brick. I just need some nether rack. Let's make up some nether bricks. Anything else in there? Green, lime green dye. So lime dye, I need to cook a cactus. Interrupt you for a second. Looks like I need some more coal. Alright, go back to doing what you're doing. Can have some more. Alright. So take this and bone meal. Get me 2 lime dye. Alright. I've got vines, got gold. That should do it. And now I'm going to place it here. And I've got 28 levels of experience. It now has all my 28 levels. Now I don't want it all to go in. Should be able to pump it back, I think. Let me get a servo. Place it on here. And it was sand, to believe. Place the sand in there. And I'm going to turn this on and then turn it off. Is it going to work? Do we have it? We have soul sand. That was fast. Now this may have some experience still in it. 'Cause this, yeah, that was way too much. Let's see if I can get it back out again. I made a crescent hammer. So I will... Oh, nope, that just destroyed it. I meant to just take off the servo. Maybe can't do that. You know, okay, I got my experience back. I wasn't sure if you can break this safely or not. I'm going to put it... I'll put it over here, and it can keep my experience in it. I don't need it right now, and that way, if I were to die, it will be safe. Alright, soul sand. What's the number one thing I want to do with it? Well, I want to be able to make more of it. And you can get it... Can you get it? There's no tree that will make it. A pig can make it. Do I want to get into resource hogs? Or should I just use it for now, and if I need more, make more later? So the resource hogs, you can get the truffles. To get a hog for soul sand, you need a bucket of mud, which is dirt, soul sand, and bucket of water. And you use this on a pig, and you get a soul sand pig. It then has to stand on soul sand, and it will create truffles. That'll need a second soul sand. I can make more. I've got plenty of levels, and I haven't really, just killing some witches if I need more, or anything else in there. So I can make more soul sand later. I'll do that later and get into the hogs. For now, let's just make the quartz tree that I really wanted, which means making this. Oh, I don't have more magma cream. There we go. Slimy mud. Oh, no, give me that back. I need to cook it. More plastic, more nether bricks. Slimy magma crystal. Alright, and tree. Quartz sapling, yay. Get the grass. This grass is faster than dirt. I don't think we can make the fertile soil. Yeah, we have to unlock that. Fertile soil, 1 prestige point. Do I have a prestige? I have 2 prestige points. Did I finish 2 pages or something? I mean, I had the 2, but I used them. Oh, you know, I did try and make these cost 0, so maybe they say they cost 1, but they actually are both 0. That's probably what it is. It's this. I didn't change this text. I just changed what they cost. So those 2 I gave myself weren't used. I'll have to see if I can prestige remove Nonsanity 2. Did that work? That worked. Okay. Because I shouldn't have them. It was just to unlock these, but they turned out to be free. So all right. So this should now be making the quartz acorns and the quartz resin, which can make blocks of quartz. Good. That'll be a lot faster than all of these hopping bonsais put together, which all together has gotten me, 444 nether quartz. They've actually been doing pretty well. There's something I wanted to look up. Enderman. I assume it was called Ender something. Actually, it would be in the tooltip. Death Muffler. Truffle. Because I don't have any Ender Pearls. So I want to start killing Endermen. But there should be something in the pack that lets you block Endermen from teleporting. So I put them in my little hut and I hit them, they might teleport out of it. Ah, here. Ender Inhibitor. Oh, it's under mob grinding utilities. One that I didn't know about. So I would have to get a prestige point in order to unlock this. Alright, well there are other ways to deal with rogue Enderman. And probably the easiest way is to just make a shield. So how much is an Enderman seed? Very hard to see there. Endstone, pumpkin, blaze, purple dye, and obsidian. Alright, purple dye. Rose red and lapis. I can do that. I think I will duplicate it. Triplicate it. Bucket. By doing the trick with the water. So put the lapis dye in there and you can fill quadruplicate it. So now I've got 8 when I just had 2. And I can use these bottles in place. So I need to make another endstone. Alright, so I need to make some more sand. I don't think I've got any more made. Let's make a stack. Because I can. Toss it in there, and I put my bucket away too soon. Oh, I never did put that servo back. Duct. Servo. And I need the crescent hammer. Because when I place this, it's going to connect. There we go. Did that work? It disappeared, but where did it go? It was on sand, wasn't it? Or was it to make endstone? Oh no, glowstone. So it's just the lava's in the pipe. Not sand, it's glowstone. Which I don't have a ton of, but I should be able to make the glowstone tree soon. Glowstone tree. I should be able to make it now. Yay! More grass. I needed that quartz resin, but I've got that now. It's growing up here. Another tree down. Alright. Yeah, glowstone. Now I don't have to kill witches for it. It's a little bit easier to get. Toss you in there. There it goes. I'm going to need another one too. Put you in there. And there. Alright, so it'll get us 2 endstone. Did I need to? I'm not sure if I needed to. Losing track of what I was doing. What was I doing? Purple dye. Making the Enderman seeds. That requires the end stone. So, boom. What did I not have? Pumpkin. Oh yeah, I don't have a pumpkin. So, pumpkin seeds. Just from the market, 1 gold. Grab a piece of gold. Grab some bone meal. We'll whip up a pumpkin real fast. Expensive seeds. And we'll put you there. And I guess I should get out the watering... Where'd I get the egg? Oh, I have a chicken up there. Put that away and get out my watering can. Speed it up. Come on, give me a pumpkin. Might as well get the other crops while I'm here. It's a 3x3 area centered on the spot you're looking, so doing it right here will get the pumpkin stem. Really doesn't want to grow, does it? Alright, well, I'll be right back when this grows. Alright, there's the pumpkin. Let's pop it in. Put away the rest of this. And we've got an Enderman seed. Sword. Bone meal. And let's see how he behaves when he can't see me, but is getting hit. He shouldn't teleport. I got an Ender Pearl first try. I did have a real Enderman wandering around the base. He must have spawned in that one... There's one cave down the corner, lower down this chunk. He must have spawned down there. Every now and then I see a mob name through the ground. And teleported up here. But when I killed him, he did not drop anything. But now I've got an Ender Pearl. So, how best to use this to get more Ender Pearls? Simulation chamber. Can make an Enderman data model, but I'm not ready to go into deep mob learning in this episode. Thought there was some Ender seeds. Was that? Oh, it's the antenna dish. Somewhere here. Yes, no. Maybe I'm back to the beginning. There are Ender seeds. Oh, it takes 4 of them. Well, that would let me get unlimited tilled endstone. Can do that. So maybe I should work on getting more pumpkins, make more of these, and get an Ender seed. That's going to take a little while, and we're probably wrapping this episode up now. So, I think I'll call that as something that I'm going to do off camera. And then grow some more Ender Pearls, and then we'll have Ender Pearls for next time. Alright. I think that wraps it up. So, I'm enjoying doing videos again for you guys. And this is a fun little pack. I don't think I'm going to be doing an entire fancy base. I have found that in general with my series, when I get to the point where I want to move into something bigger and more beautiful, that's usually when I start losing interest. And it's just because I shift gears from doing all the mechanics and the piping and the stuff. That's the stuff I love. And switching to that, doing the architectural and making things pretty and building, which I like. But then everything has to be ripped down and moved, and oh, I hate doing that. So I think I'm going to just let this place grow however it wants to. Do a little bits of prettification as I go, but no, let's build a separate building and then move everything over there. I'm not going to do that. No. All right. Hope that's acceptable to you guys. Let me know in the comments. This is Nonsanity, signing out. Take care, be good, and stay healthy. See you next time.